Hello, welcome to part 7 of my La-Mulana playthrough. Oh, that's loud. Hold on a second. I left out quite a lot because I didn't think anyone in their right mind would be interested in watching me bumble around, ferociously attacking things with my head, beating it against every wall in this game to get unstuck from how terribly stuck I was. So I got unstuck. I resorted to got to the point where the game was no longer fun. It was extremely frustrating. So I allowed myself to look through the instruction manual. The official instruction manual is on the website, and it is really helpful and gave a lot more away than I thought that it would. But interestingly, not really puzzle solving. Like, it didn't help me solve any puzzles. What it helped me to do was to rule out several false leads, which was extremely helpful because in the back of the book it lists every item, every usable item, every weapon, every piece of software, and it gives you some of the software combinations and then some partial combinations and some of the effects of the remaining combinations, but not which pieces of software you have to combine, but it does tell you how many, which was helpful because it helped me know that it wasn't a software combination that I needed to solve the puzzles I was up against. It helped me to know, it helped confirm a lot of suspicions I had about puzzles that I was pretty sure I needed an item that I didn't have, or I didn't know. And it wasn't really, this is where I felt like it was really fair to look at that, because there were a lot of puzzles that I had spent hours trying to figure out that I had no way of ever solving because I didn't have the items. I thought that I might not, but with these, the way that the hints are worded, you never really know whether it's just being really vague or whether you don't have something that you might need. So that was really helpful, but it didn't get me, it didn't right off the bat tell me, okay, I know what I need to do now, but it ruled out a lot of stuff. So my next step was I pulled up a walkthrough. I went to one of the areas of the walkthrough that I was fairly certain that I had completely exhausted, so that I wouldn't deliberately come across any spoilers. I think there's only one thing that I accidentally read that didn't pertain to the puzzle I was directly trying to solve, but when I tried to implement it later, it didn't work. So that was fair. And to name it exactly, I thought that I read I was supposed to take the ferry with the key through the gate of guidance, but it didn't find anything there. So either I totally missed it, or I don't know how to use it, or I don't know, something else is going on. So anyway, what I came across was the one thing that was holding me back from a huge number of areas was I had followed a hint to a location correctly. It was the hint in the Tower of the Goddess about where you're supposed to look for water to power the tower. Okay, I had found the giant that was pointing the finger at a wall. Okay, I had identified the spot on the wall where the giant was pointing at. And the second part of the hint was about the Anunnaki room, which was a room in Spring of the Sky with a mural of the god Anunnaki. And it said, look where, or something about where Anunnaki refuses to gaze upon. And I had correctly figured out that it was the wall that he wasn't looking at. So I knew there was something about that wall. I knew there was something about the wall that the giant was pointing at. But I had aimed my attention at the wrong part of the wall that Anunnaki was not looking at. And the mausoleum of the giants. And this is where, if I hadn't had this walkthrough, I would have been screwed. Because you had to go to that wall, and the finger was pointing at a breakable pot. And your instincts have been honed through the last umpteenth bajillion hours that I have been playing this game to break every pot as soon as you see one, to get the goodies inside of it, right? Even the one time prior to this that the game had made you press a direction key where there was no reason to do so. In the Gate of Illusion, you're supposed to press down on the ground under a breakable pot to like sink through the floor. So the one instance it's given you prior to this point of pressing down on something was the floor under a pot. Now it asks you, get on top of the pot that the giant is pointing at and press down. Naturally. I'd never would have found that. And I had gone back to that spot and poked around. I'd hit all the walls. I'd pressed down on the floor. I pressed right on the wall trying to go through an invisible wall. I got nothing. I had ruled it out. I figured there was some other item I needed. So that was one of those parts where looking up the walkthrough was completely necessary. The only way I could have gotten that is if I had gotten so deranged that I had resorted to trying every single possible key combination in every single possible spot that was suspicious, which I would have been so far past the point where I was having fun that that's not even worth considering. So I did that, which allowed me to fuel the towers, the respective towers of the goddess, which gave me 2 items that I needed to progress. I got the Eye of Truth, and I got the plane model. The plane model made the, maybe some combination of the two, plane model and the Eye of Truth made the goddess statues blocking the entrances to other areas disappear, which allowed me to go to a ton of areas that I had known were on the map for various areas I couldn't reach. All of a sudden I could get to, which opened up 4 different routes of exploration. So, and I just I dove right into that, and I exhausted a lot of that stuff almost in the next day or 2. Then I got stuck again. So, last thing that happened was just a few minutes ago. Just poking around, beating my head against every wall in this area, because I was in Chamber of Birth. I made it to Chamber of Birth. Both areas of Chamber of Birth. There's one that you get to after you get to a closed off area of Graveyard of the Giants. And there's a second one, for Pete's sake. There's a second one that you get to after that from another part of Tower of the Goddess. I'm not sure what exactly was going on with the progression there. I think I unlocked the second part by doing something in the first part, but I'm not entirely sure. Involving turning the lights on in the Chamber of Extinction. Blah, blah, blah. So, golly, where was I? I got to a point there where I knew, even without what I had learned in the instruction manual, I knew that there were some items that I didn't have that it was requiring of me, because there's a spot on the wall that says birth, and there's a spot on the wall that says death. And the hole that said death, I used the dragon bone on, and it popped a replica of the dragon bone into the hole. But none of the items that I was carrying could be used in a similar way on the hole that said birth. So I knew that there's something missing. So I went ahead and correlated it, because I suspected what it was. Correlated it with the list in the instruction manual, and I'm pretty sure that I probably need the woman statue or one of the other things. It doesn't really matter what, because it's something I don't have and I don't know where to get any of it. So I'm kind of stuck there. I have some suspicions about how to get that. I think it's connected to a puzzle in the Tower of Moonlight. Whatever, anyway, I gave up on that and I came back here because I knew that I kind of had a shot at getting this ink, and I finally, after walking around for half an hour, mapping the entire area, trying to figure out what the puzzle all about, because there's a bunch of stuff on tablets about front and back, and it says the ink is always in the front. When you find where it should be, think again, or something to that effect. And so I was walking around trying to find, like, draw a really specific map about where the fronts and backs sides of the Twins Labyrinth area, like where the delineating line between the front area and the back area of the Twin Labyrinths are, and trying to draw some thing from it. And all it really took, I was in here mapping this room and decided to kill the white witch that had appeared, because I had figured out that you needed to leave the black one alive and come over here and make the white one spawn. But then I don't know what happened. I think I killed the white one and nothing happened, and then I came back here, killed it again, and the ink appeared. So whatever, I got the ink now and I'm really happy because this might open something up. So here we go. Oh my. Okay, they're seriously. Oh my. Okay. Okay, let's just see what happens first. Can I get an attack? No. Okay. Lightning. Sparkles. Lightning. Okay, this spot is safe from lightning. Okay. Not safe from bullets. What am I trying to do here? Lightning. Purple is fire. Okay, hold on, I gotta take a break. Okay. Oh, where was I? Alright, we're gonna try... Holy moly, what happened? Okay. Purple. I don't know how to block that at all. Okay, the head is... exploratory missions. Anyway. Yeah, I'm pretty excited to have something to do again. I haven't had a boss fight since... oh man, that was a long time ago. Long time ago. Did I tape that one? I think that was back when I first started streaming on Twitch. Okay, what are we gonna do here? Should I try for her back? I got first need. Wait a minute. Yeah, I've got it equipped with me. I think this might be the way to go. Until I hit whatever the second stage of her attack sequence is. Yeah, there we go. This just got real. Ah, crap. Okay. Okay, hello. Oh shoot. Okay. Did it. Okay. Now do this. Okay. Nope. Okay. Okay. I don't know if any of my... Okay, what's this? Oh, do I have my weapon? No. Shields. Gee. Is there a good way to block that? Nope. Okay. Come on. Oh, I'm just gonna keep running, okay. Yeah, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get out. Okay. That part is hard. That's a whole nother ball game. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. Into the groove. Enter the groove. Yeah. No. Get out. Okay. No. Okay. What was a safer way to do this? Does this platform collapse? Yeah, it does. I think this part is all DPS. Like, not a term I expected to use in La-Mulana, but... Okay. Is that 60? There we go. 98. Okay, let's try it. Oops. Okay, this is where she turns. Okay, yeah. Okay. I'll take care of those guys first. I think I got it there for a second. Yep. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Okay. Nope. Okay. So many projectiles. Oh gosh. Okay. Goodies here. Okay. Oh crud. Why is not that working? Time for sleep. Okay. Ah! Nope. No, it's over. Okay. So. Don't use all my throwing stars. Try and do that first part with the boomer, with the chakrams. Okay, I don't know. I'm gonna wait and see. If I can find a way to melee instead of use all that range stuff, I guess that would be better. Oh, gee, dork. Yep. Nope. So, do that first one melee, because I need to save every piece of ammo for the second part. Which means my axe. Is that my strongest weapon? Pretty sure. Ooh, man, that hurt me. Okay, so contact is a lot of damage. Let me get these guys. Get. Okay, those are blockable. Okay, this is tricky. Where is she vulnerable? This is tough. 2, 3. Pardon my language. Okay, tricky. Alright, so I need to be really careful Careful to not touch her. That did a lot of damage. Left me pretty low for the second stage. I wonder if that was just random. Okay. Creepy. Oops. Okay. Shield touching the dress. Look. Those flames. I don't see a way to block those. They're fire. Okay, did it. 176, that's better. And I'm ready for the witches here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 3. Alright, we're gonna use these here. Okay, shields. Ah, didn't work. Oops. Oh! Sugar happy with the selection button there. Okay, man, I gotta get that. Okay, bad on that one. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Almost. What am I doing here? It's hard. I don't know if we're good at it. Man, we just need to move. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. I don't know how I did that. Good luck. Oops. There we go. Nope. Almost. I'm not sure what. I'm not sure if there's any reason to that madness. I think I'm getting better. I think I need to go in for melee hits during that second stage more. Now that I know when to block, When to run. I might be able to time some hits now. Ooh. Golly. Alright, I'm gonna make this my last try for today. How much this should? The wing spread is there. Still think that's unblockable. I'm not really sure. Come on. Up. Okay. Got back up on the overnight. Okay, there we go. Here for the witches. Okay. Still demon beastie. I hate that one. Okay. 3. Okay. Oh, I can attack those. Yep. Waited too long. Oh, yeah. She's vulnerable during that spot. It's the head. So I didn't know that, didn't I? Yep. Oh, great. Okay. Oh. Oh, weird. Okay. That was really good. Okay. Okay, I wish I knew. No. 2. At the center time? Right, center, left. What might do? No. Center. And it rotates. That one. Okay. Center. Left. Yep. It's tricky. Tune in next time for more beating my head against the wall of La-Mulana. Thanks for watching. See ya.